Change has been the norm in college athletics, and that doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. The transfer portal and NIL have completely shifted the landscape, and that's just the start. Revenue sharing next on the docket. An agreed-upon settlement in the House versus NCAA case will allow schools like Illinois to pay athletes $22 million annually for the next 10 years, divvying up revenue from TV contracts, ticket sales, and sponsorships, pretty much everything but donations. Illinois Athletic Director Josh Whitman says Illinois will pay its athletes the max allowable $22 million, with that money coming directly from the DIA budget, going primarily to men's basketball and football players, depending on how Title IX plays into it all. Cutting or coming up with an additional estimated 1/5 of a total budget, never easy. Whitman says they're working through every line item in their finances to try and make it all work. Part of that equation could include cutting sports. The Illini currently sponsor 19 varsity programs, and while Whitman didn't go into detail about which sports could be on the chopping block, it is being talked about.
We are at a point where we have to try and remain competitive in a number of different ways. We know that we have an opportunity now to spend $22 million with our student athletes. It puts us in a position where we're evaluating every line item in our budget, trying to find those dollars so that we can make that strategic investment. And at this moment, kind of like when we were in COVID, we're not foreclosing any options. And so if there's a lot of different levers that we have at our disposal, one of them is which sports are we sponsoring? And obviously that's a last resort for anybody in my situation. And we want to make sure that we have exhausted other possibilities before we would pull on that lever.
The revenue sharing component expected to start with the 2025-26 school year.